I got the cash in the bag, stadium packed. Born a rock star in this life, gon' live it up on the attack. Baby, I'm bad, I just wanna get caught up in this life. I'm crazy, I'm mad, doing no cap. Only God wants you, better go live it up. Cash in the bag, stadium packed. Baby, I'm bad,
Yeah.
baby, I'm bad.
I just wanna stay bad, stay mad. Chip on my shoulder cause they treat me like an outcast. I ain't gonna take that, stay back. I'll be swinging hard till the hits come in all caps. I ain't gonna lay back, pray that someone's gonna help me. Ain't nobody like that. I ain't gonna wait, that's all fact. Give me one shot and I'll never get the throne back. I'm sick of being cautious, I'ma go cause something, can't stop this. I'ma steal everybody's lane, call it shoplift. Sick of hearing everyone complain when they thoughtless. Taste the pain, it's like candy canes. It makes me go change into a better frame, into a better name. Society's insane, we all live for fame, yeah. Cash in the bag, stadium packed. Born a rock star in this life, gon' live it up on the attack. Baby, I'm bad, I just wanna get caught up in this life. I'm crazy, I'm mad, do it no cap. Only God wants you, better go live it up. Cash in the bag, stadium packed. Baby, I'm bad, baby, I'm bad. I got the cash in the bag, stadium packed. Born a rock star in this life, gon' live it up.
What up, everybody? It's your man of the hour, Mr.35. Again, today we're going to try to do a brief show and do some call-ins or text in or however you want to do it. Today we're talking about, I'm going to give a shout out to some champs, and we're going to talk a little bit about the NCAA basketball. And also I have a special guest coming on my show Friday at 6 o'clock Eastern time, 5 o'clock Central. So tune into that. He's one of the top defensive back in the transfer portal. So hopefully y'all can get to see him Friday, 6 o'clock. Tune in. And members, you already know, I got the link in the group. You can come in, click on the link, and you can be in the room with me. Conversate with me with the man. Okay? So let's get started. I have to give it up for this team right here. This team right here had showed me some things, you know, and let me just make sure I can pull up things. I want to give them the respect with what they do. Toledo Rockets. Toledo Rockets have made history today, this week. They are the first team ever in the MAC history to have the men and women win the regular season championship. They have been playing some major ball. I got a couple of guys, I know for sure one guy on the team that is going to be on the show after the season. Hopefully I may be interviewing a NCAA champion, because I think they got a pretty good squad that can give a lot of teams some problems. You know what I'm saying? Give a lot of teams some problems. They have been playing some really good ball. The women have been playing some really good ball. And I can't say enough about this team, you know? And I'm going to pull it up for you. I'm going to share it real quick. Here you go. This is the history-making thing here. That's it. They made history. First time in MAC history, school has won outright MAC regular season title in men and women. I have to give it to these coaches. They are playing some ball. I was trying to be hard on Coach K. I was trying to be hard on him because I'm like, Toledo should be winning right now. From what I heard, they are winning. And they have a couple of phenoms on their team that y'all need to watch out for. But the thing is also what I'm talking about is the NCAA. The NCAA have not allowed two MAC teams to come in. This is my opinion. You know, I'm all about people winning and getting to the dance, earning your spot to the dance. I just think if you outright win your conference and may lose in the conference tournament, I don't think you should be out. I don't think you should be out. Because if you won the regular season You're a champion. But someone told me that that's a guaranteed bid to the NIT. I don't want to play in no NIT. I mean, there's nothing wrong with the NIT. Nothing wrong. You still can get some nice recruits, nice people to come in and play. But no, man, I mean, seriously. You cannot allow that to happen to these teams. If you got a conference champ and then they don't win the max and win the tournament, just say like Toledo don't win the tournament, I don't think you hold them out. Yes, you let two teams in. I think they should change it. If you win the conference championship, you should also, and you win, if you lose in the MAC tournament, I'll just say, like I said, the MAC tournament, I think you still should get in. And I think that all conference regular season champions deserve to be in the NCAA tournament, because you got to understand this. These teams have been playing each other all year, a couple times a year. So therefore, they know each other. They know their strategy. They know each other in and out. You cannot define one team because they lost that. Toledo is, just say, I'm talking about the Rockets. They are the conference champion, regular season championship. So if they lose, it's not because they were the inferior team. It's because everyone's going to give the conference champion the best. Everybody want that trophy, and everybody want to punch the ticket to the dance. They want to ask the girl to the dance. You know how you ask the girl to the dance? According to the NCAA, you got to win the trophy, the MAC tournament, the tournament. But some teams, look at the ACC. Yeah, you're like, oh, the ACC powerhouse. But the ACC ain't been all the way up there today this time. Dude, North Carolina can't be a top 10 team to save their life. I mean, what do you want? I mean, really? Then let's see what Duke do next year, huh? When Coach K leave. This man have been building in Toledo. He has been building his legacy. He's building his team. Now he got a pretty darn good team. You know, they got some guys coming off the bench that score. They got some guard. They got a pretty darn good guard play. You get what I'm saying? They got some guys on the guard that can drop some buckets. You know what I'm saying? Harlan Moss, you know, all those cats. Hey, I mean, and then the women are dominating. The coach over there in Toledo women basketball is winning. I'm sorry to say, man. I mean, I have to give it out to Toledo. Men and women basketball. Hopefully, the gentleman that said he was going to be on my show after the season, hopefully he still, come on. I'm looking forward to interviewing him, to hear his story. I'm all about hearing stories. I love a good story, because where I'm from in Mississippi, on Friday evening, what we used to do, we weren't going to the football game. We'll sit around a fire and the old folks tell a story. And I loved it. I loved it when they told a good story. So that's why I like interviewing these players. Not for the fame, I like to hear their stories. Stories, man. Get their name out there. There's a lot of players, a lot of high school players. I would have some high school players on there who have heart of a lion. But because the 24/7 or ESPN recruiting don't put them as a star or 2-star or 3-star, that doesn't mean, and they don't give them no ranking, that doesn't mean they're not a good player. That doesn't mean that, but they're going to come on my show and they're going to say why they are dedicated. Look at Khalil Mack. No one thought he was there. Look at my boy Leonard from Indianapolis Colts, HBCU. And he's one of the top linebackers in the league. So don't tell me that you're trying to judge. Yes, a lot of kids work hard to get that star. They want to be the best. They put the work in, and I don't knock that. But you can't knock this kid who cannot travel like everyone else, who parents may not be able to afford to do that, or their coaches saying this kid is legit, he's going to get me paid. And send him to these 7-on-7 and these different camps so he can show his skill, so he can see this, so the 24/7 in the recruiting and wherever else you want to go, can see this kid play and get his start. That's football and basketball. So you can't tell me that. Again, some of those guys are going to be on my show, and hopefully and prayerfully that some colleges that I tag, just look at them like, man, he may not be what we look like, but I wouldn't mind having that kid on my team. I know he's going to work his butt off, and he's going to push whoever is in front of him. And if they slip, he's going to play. And usually the guys who usually do that, get on the field, you ain't taking them off. The only way you take them off is on a stretch. That's who you want. A lion at the heart, a dog in the fight, as most people would say. And we say in the South, let's scrap some dirt up, son. Tell me. I get frustrated with that. I know a lot of kids get overlooked because they presume that they're not that good. Oh, he's 5'10" and 100, let's say, cornerback, 150 pounds. But if you look at his tape, no one caught a ball on him all year. But, he's 5'10". Or he only allowed one touchdown his entire 4 years in school. But they just see 5'10", 150 pounds, 4'5". But yet, he can't play. He haven't allowed a touchdown on him all year. I mean, how many, just look at how many, stuff like that. They don't look at the detail. They look at what they want to look at. And that frustrates me. But this show is about champs. And I am here to show these champions. I'm going to pull up another screen for some players who got recognized in these games. Let's see, where is he? Let's see. Here's one man right here, Mr. Milliner Jr. He was the player of the week. I'm going to share that with you so everyone can see what I'm talking about. Mr. Milliner. This young man, all I've been hearing from this junior forward, Mr. Milliner Jr. I like to call people Mr. I want them to call me that. He's a young man. Show me some respect, young man, okay? But he has been the Mid-American Conference Player of the Week, averaging 19, 5, and 63%. Now, he's balling. Now, I've seen some highlights of this man, and don't think for a minute he just a shoot. He can just pop, he will dunk on you. I seen it with my own eyes. That's why I say these guys have been groomed to make a good run. I'm looking at from what I'm hearing and from what I've seen, but the NCAA, there are teams that we can't speak, we don't know nothing about. We really don't know anything about because, they've been like that. But there are some teams that have punched their ticket to the NCAA tournament, and I would like to share some of those teams with you and like to congratulate them on doing this. Let's see. We'll go from the top to the bottom. From these teams that have punched their ticket, they don't know where they're going to play at right now. And the one team from the Big South tournament winner is Longwood. And next is Loyal Chicago from the Missouri. I don't want to call them Missouri Valley tournament winners. Nice. Murray State from the Ohio Valley tournament. They're punched their ticket. Georgia State have punched their ticket from the Sun Belt. You know, Southern Miss go there next year. Right now, they're still in Conference USA. Chattanooga from the SO Conference. Them boys there, they were making a run for. I think they're gonna do big things. Scary team. Another team, Jacksonville State, is going to the dance. I think it's their first time being there for a long time. The Jackrabbits have made it back to the tournament. Also, the Delaware men is heading to the NCAA championship tournament. All right, and they won the Colonial Athletic Association tournament, the CAA. The Horizon tournament was won by Wright States and Bryant. Give it up to them. They won the NEC tournament. This is their first time, I think, ever in the NCAA tournament. And Gonzaga won a WCC. They won that. South Dakota State won the Summit tournament. They won there. They beat North Dakota State 75-69. So far, these are the teams that have made it to the NCAA. And I like to congratulate them on that. And of course, I'm gonna have me a little tournament thing on the side. You know, y'all can join the tournament group, and then we can just, you know, just do some stuff, you know. Just do it. All right. Moving on. Again, sorry about that. Again, thank you for Toledo men and women basketball. Men and women basketball. They have done a good job. They won, but I have to give a shout out to this team. Bam. Right here. Yes. Jackson State, not men basketball. You know I'm on here talking about Miss Tomika Reed. Yes, sir. Miss Tomika Reed. She have gotten that girl women basketball program fired on all cylinders, son. And I can tell you this lady is the truth. She have won the 2020, 2021, and now the 2022 regular season champs. She have done it. They got a game today at 5:30, and they playing in Birmingham at Barton Arena on ESPN Plus, 5:30 Central Time. Go support the Tigers, the Lady Tigers, you know, UAPB. That's who they're playing. And I think it's going to be one heck of a game. And they won the other night, 118-57 against Mississippi Valley. Alumni night. So they were all type of crunked up in there. They was. So I mean, yep. And I have to give it to Miss Rogers. She eclipsed the 1,000 career point club. And also Miss Williams also clipped that. So these ladies, Tigers, need your support. They need your support. Because, you know, we always talk about Coach Prime and the football team, which is football's king in the South. I get it. Not too many people care about, I am not going to say it, but not too many people care. I'm going to say it anyway. Not too many people care about women's basketball, which is a shame because the lady need love too. I saw that arena one night and I was like, man, they winning and they ain't full. Now, if the men was winning, it would be a different story. They're like, oh man, guys, basketball. The most purest sport, to be honest, is women basketball. If you ain't got no game, you can't play women basketball. Guys, you can be athletic, you can jump out the gym. shoot it. But women basketball, you gotta have that. You gotta have that IQ. If a guy have the IQ, if you have 5 guys with basketball IQ, more than likely, you can almost make a good run in the NCAA tournament. No joke, no lie. Because you gotta have good basketball IQ. And the team that usually win the NCAA tournament are teams who have at least a couple guards, who have a couple players who have a very, very high IQ, basketball IQ. They're not just athletic. You don't ever see the athletic team win the NCAA tournament. I thought, who was that? That was North Carolina and Gonzaga, when Gonzaga won that first. All those cats, some of them was all right, but they wasn't athletic as that North Carolina team. And who won? The IQ won. Because they just played their game. They knew how to move the ball. But I'm telling you, these ladies, Tigers, nobody is going to want to see them. And they should not have anything below a 9 seed. No. If they give the Lady Tigers a 9 seed, anything, I would say, yeah, 10, 9, anything, nothing below a 10. It's disrespectful. Disrespectful. Because they earned it. She have built 3 years straight. You cannot say it about every other program. South Carolina, they lost against Kentucky. Yeah, people like, oh, better competition. Well, that ain't our problem. She getting players what she want to win. If the SWAT school want to catch up, let them catch up that way. Okay? Don't come here with all that lollygag, all that talking, mom. No, you should have. If it ain't, maybe you have the great players. Maybe you have a lot of good girls basketball players, but you know what? It could be the coach. Think it's a game. Could be the coach. If you're a coach, you had that girl for 4 years, that girl should be balling. She should have that, our guy. You know what I'm saying? And I hate to say this. I'm a little scared for Toledo, man, because BG did beat Ohio State Bobcat, but them Bobcats scary. They scary. You know, and that you know, in my mind, that's like, okay, they're a 20-win team too. So that's why I'm thinking if they meet up in the MAC tournament, I think the only way they can meet is in a championship game. Win, lose, I think both of them can get in. They got a good record. Who else? I mean, they let who other team that I know that's gonna get 2 other teams in over the MAC? They ain't looking at the MAC. MAC is playing some pretty good ball, you know. I mean, that Ohio Bobcats, see that loss, which is I'm not hating on them because Toledo, you know, don't mind that. I just don't want you to talk. Toledo won the championship. I mean, the outright conference champion, regular season championship. You can't do nothing about that. If the Bobcat would have kept winning, I don't know, it would have been a tie or co-champion because Toledo beat them. So, I mean, it's going to be hard. Them Bobcats, they got something to prove. And they got a couple seniors that's like, you know, my goal is to make it to the dance. And they want to make it to the dance. And the only way you get to the dance, you got to get the girl's heart. And the girl's heart is this hardware, the MAC tournament. Now, if you want to marry her, you got to win the NCAA tournament. I am married to the game. That's what I think these young guys have. They have the idea, okay, my goal is to get this team to the NCAA tournament. No, your goal should be, I'm going to light this sucker up. You know, I want to win. As a team, you should have the mindset, we are not settling for nothing less. Nothing less. Nothing less than Elite 8, Sweet 16, Final 4. You get what I'm saying? NCAA tournament champions. This Toledo team And this JSU team, women and men team for the Toledo and the JSU women team, they got a chance to make a good run. Maya Crump and Miss Robinson and Miss Williams and all these girls, y'all got a chance to do something special. Do it for Mr.35. Please, so I can talk some noise to some people up here saying the SWAC ain't got no game. The Mississippi got game. We got game. You know what I'm saying? We got some game. And y'all represent my Mississippi Jackson State Bull Tigers. But they're not the only champ that's up in there. Oh, no. Let me show you. There are another men basketball team that are regular season champs. And let me show you who it is. It is, drum roll, please. It is my cousin alma mater, Alcorn State. Yes, Alcorn State men basketball are the regular season champs. Give it up for the Braves. First time in a long time that these guys have won this. They have earned this regular season champ. So you know what I'm thinking? I don't think 2 SWAC teams going to get it. I don't see it. I mean, Jackson State, they lost a lot of games, a couple losing streak at the first beginning of the season. So I have to, you know, I can't say what I want to say, okay? I mean, I don't know. But I have to give it to Alcorn. They won to their coach, which I am finna show who he is right now. Wrong one. He won SWAC. He should have won. He should have won SWAC coach of the year. This is him. Mr. Landon Buss. Mr. Landon, you have my congratulations, sir. Congratulations on winning the SWAC championship, and congratulations on winning coach of the year in the SWAC. You know, congratulations. You are the Cody of SWAC basketball. And I have to congratulate you. Tip my hat off to you. Yes, I am bald head, so don't leave the jokes alone, all right? Leave the jokes alone. Also, what else? Didn't mean to show y'all that. Also, I have to give it up to, as well, the men regular seasons champions. Mr. Ladarius Martin and Kendrick Morgan, and those boys was really playing some games, you know. Here they are. Have to show them. I'm sorry, JSU, but, you know, everybody loves a winner. There they are. Alcorn State Braves. Now, the only thing they have to do is win the SWAC championship. Said building champions for life. Let's see, coach. Let's see if y'all can get there. Look like a bunch of nice kids, you know. All you need is a little taste of winning. That's it. All you need a little taste. And I have to give it up because I do that. I give people their props. And their props right now is Alcorn State. Alcorn won the game. You know, they're doing a good job. I didn't know that they had a team like that. So So I am putting my number up. It's on the screen. It's 567-343-0502. Text me, call me. Hey, all my members, you already know. If you want to come on the show, just click the link. Click the link and I'll let you in, my friend. All right? Just click the link. So that's my number. I'm Mr.35 from 35 Sport here in Toledo, Ohio, talking about the NCAA tournament and also giving a big shout out to some of these champions that have made it to the NCAA tournament and some of my hometown Mississippi people who I'm proud of. Alcorn State Brave men basketball is officially SWAC championship, and their coach, Mr. Landon, is the Cody of the SWAC this year of basketball. Coach Prime is the Cody of football. Congratulations to these two institutions. And also Miss Tomika Reed for a three-time regular season conference champion. That is Miss Tomika Reed and the Jackson State Lady Tiger. Here they go, represent. Let's go. This is Mr. 35 on 35 Sport. Please, if you're watching the show, go to YouTube, leave a comment, like, subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell. Also, I'm having a top defensive back in the transfer portal coming on the show. He's a transfer from Bowling Green University. We're going to hear from him. This is this Friday, 6 o'clock Central Time. No. Eastern Time, 5 o'clock Central Time for my Mississippi people and my Southern people who's watching the show. Again, his name is Sly. And don't let his name fool you because the boy can smoke somebody. I'm talking about he's a safety that will lay the hat and he can cover. High school, I'm getting into it. I can't tell you all the details. I'm gonna let him tell his story, which I like to hear a lot of good stories. So if you have, a high school kid or a college kid that you have a great story, find me on Twitter at 35 Sports. That's 35 Sports on Twitter, and on YouTube it's 35 Sports. Again, if you know anybody, kid, the name, I'll look them up. Give me some kind of way to contact them. I'll contact them, try to get them on the show, get their name out there. That's what this show about. Next week, I have another guy, and he's a baseball player, man. Baseball player. Monday. Let's see, March 14th. I think that's Monday. Yeah, it should be Monday. He will be on here. And I'm sure he got a very, very, very interesting story. He's from the University of Southern Miss baseball team. And the Southern Miss, people down there know that Southern Miss got a good, very good baseball team. They always have had a good baseball team. And this guy played catcher for this baseball team. So hopefully I can get him on and he can tell his story. And then y'all can look for him. They may even make a push to the World Series. We don't know. Southern Miss, they can do it like that. They have done it like that before. They have gotten knocked out a couple super regionals. I don't think they ever made it to a World Series, but they have made some super regional. And LSU, yeah, that's all I can say. LSU ran through them that year. But again, let me get my support and my name out there for these high school players, if you know any. Again, this is Mr. 35 Sport. Oh, shout out to the Walleye. The other night, I was going to get on and talk about them. They dust the team so bad. I mean, they whipped them so bad. And two, I'm hearing that the Major League having a holdout baseball. So I was wondering when opening day was coming, but I haven't seen the Toledo Hens play. I haven't seen nothing about them on their stream. So that's the thing. They are I think a Detroit minor league team. That's what Detroit sent all their guys and pull them from Toledo Mud Hens here in Toledo, downtown Toledo. So hopefully, maybe I can get one of those guys on there and tell me how they feel. Tell them so they can tell their story, how they feel on this lockout. Somebody says a lockout. I haven't. Don't mark me on that, but I'm assuming it's true. Anyway, this is Mr.35 on the 35 Sports Show. If you want to contact me, text me 567-343-0502 or call me by the same number. Or, like I said, all group members, if you're in here, jump on. But like I said, this show is going to be short. I got some more things to do today. Got to do some research on some people. And again, I appreciate everyone who looked, like, subscribe, and hit that notification again. So when I come on Friday, 6 o'clock Eastern Time, 5 o'clock Central, and we're going to have Mr. Sai on the show. He is a bad man. He is a bad man. Trust me. You don't want to be in his radar when he come down here. He stick. All right? So we're gonna talk about him, get some info on how his recruiting is going in the transfer portal. What made him go in the transfer portal. If you want to talk about that, I like to hear a story. So hopefully we can get him on. He will be on Friday. So Mr. Dansby, I can't wait to have you on the show. Again, I got him and I got this other young man coming on the show, and I think y'all will hear a lot of stories. And I'm also got this phenom I've been hyping up on, kicking ball, and I don't understand why 6'10", flat out gamer, baller, double all the time. I ain't talking about no 15, 16 point. He's doing 20, 25 with rebound. And I ain't talking about defensive rebound, offensive rebound. The kid is straight out baller and blocks. I think he had 5 blocks in one game. Sad to say, he lost in double overtime in the tournament up here. So I just feel bad for him. He's sick about it. That's how I know greatness. Because right now he's working. And he's going to his AAU team down in Columbus. So he's going to be playing with some elite talent down there. So, kid can play. That's all I can say. And hopefully I can get him and maybe his dad or his brother on, and they can talk about the stories of, dad always got some kind of story. Even mama, if she want to come on. So again, this is Mr.35 on 35 Sports. I don't see anyone with any more questions. Again, I really appreciate everyone who tuned into the show. What's up, guys? Don't live in the comments. Just, again, like and subscribe to the show. And hopefully I can get everyone back. Friday. Remember, Friday, 6 o'clock Eastern Time, 5 o'clock Central, Mr. Dansby will be on this show. Defensive back. Yes, I like my DBs. But hopefully I can get a big linebacker from St. Joe's. You know who I'm talking about. So, peace. And let's see. This is Mr.35 from 35 Sports Show. And I'm going to cue the music and we can get up out of here. All right?
I got the cash in the bag, stadium packed. Born a rock star in this life, gonna live it up I'm bad.
I just wanna stay bad, stay mad, chip on my shoulder cause they treat me like an outcast.